Good Friday morning, South Florida. I'm morning sealed meteorologist Julie Durda. And what great news we got yesterday. The drought has definitely gone so much better for us here. Broward, Miami-Dade, you're noticing that the extreme conditions have very much limited. We went from 77% last week to 56% in the drought conditions. And we've got out of a drought, Miami-Dade. Broward County, though, still in a drought and obviously in a surplus in the rain gauge in Key West. All right, our forecast is all about the Saharan dust. It's limiting our rain chances, but it is bringing moderate air quality for Miami-Dade, Broward, and into the Keys. We'll continue to stay under this ridge of high pressure as we go into your Friday and into the weekend. Hazy sunshine in place each and every day. That will limit the rain chances with highs expected to reach well into the 90s. Our feels like temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. UV index at 11 to extreme. Don't forget, keep your forecast right here on Local 10. I'm morning meteorologist Julie Durda. Have a great time. Forecast, some great news at 6:17 on this Friday. Well, the new drought monitor came out and we are in a surplus in Miami for the year. Fort Lauderdale, we're still struggling, just over 5 inches in a deficit. Key West, 3.5 inches in a surplus. So as we put this into perspective, the new drought monitor last week had us at 77% severe drought conditions in Miami-Dade. Now we're only at 56%, and you can see the colors getting lighter. We like to see that, where the coastal areas just in dry conditions and then moderate conditions for the metro areas. As for the change in the forecast, we're getting rid of all that rain, is being replaced with all the Saharan dust. And you can see the milky skies out there already this morning. You can actually feel the instability in the atmosphere with how humid it feels out there. The one thing I can tell you, though, is even though it feels humid and uncomfortable, our temperatures are reflecting this east-southeast breeze. This isn't the moisture that's going to provide for showers and storms in the forecast. With dew points in the mid to upper 70s, it just feels very tropical out there. It feels like the upper 80s and low 90s, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Key West. Saharan dust is going to limit our rain chances again today, and any storms that do develop will be pushed well west, all thanks to that sea breeze. And that sea breeze does stick with us all weekend long. So if you're expecting rainfall, unless you're very far west, we're not going to see much of it until Sunday. That will be our highest rain chances for the weekend. Nationally, though, we do have this strong system moving through parts of Texas into Oklahoma, all the way up towards the Ohio Valley, bringing them more severe weather. It's been days and days of rain for them and severe weather. But for us, we'll see that transition into hazy, sunshine, and dusty conditions again today. Stray shower possible going into tomorrow, but really my in-house model pulls most of us staying dry until Sunday. Sunday is when we're going to anticipate a better chance of some sea breeze storms hugging parts of maybe Sunrise, Weston, again, areas just west. So this weekend would be a great weekend to head to the beach or do some boating, because there are no advisories for boaters. Beachgoers, there is a moderate risk of rip currents, though today you need to be careful if you have allergies, because we do have our levels, air quality at moderate, just because we are going to continue to keep the Saharan dust impacting our lower air quality. Highs today will be in the 90s, feeling like the triple digits out there. So again, if you're headed to the beach, make sure you got the sunblock, the sunglasses, and lots of water. As we go into the weekend, you just may see some sea breeze storms by Sunday.
Well, South Florida, that broken down car on the turnpike causing some trouble on the roads. We are seeing some major delays out there if you're traveling northbound. So this is a live look from our traffic cameras. As you can see, a lot of people having to slow down there. So it's a broken down car right at Sheridan Street, blocking off just one lane, and that is causing all this commotion here. So if you're traveling northbound, just expect your speeds to come in as slow as 9 miles per hour. Sorry to tell you that, but once you get on, if you hop on after Sterling Road, you'll be good to go. Smooth as money. All right, let's talk about that's what's happening in Broward. Let's talk about Miami-Dade. Delays starting to clear up in the Golden Glades area. We saw some heavy traffic here on those northbound lanes of 95. No longer the case. Southbound lanes, though, the Turnpike and 95 starting to see some traffic build. The rest of Miami-Dade, though, here's a look at those drive times. Palmetto Expressway southbound, Northwest 154th to the Dolphin. It'll take you 26 minutes. I-75 to the Dolphin will take you 27. Eric?
Okay, Alexis, thank you. Vacation for so many students here in South Florida, Julie.
Yes, and it's definitely going to feel like summer and a big birthday weekend for my son, Dylan. So everybody's celebrating. No matter what you plan on doing this weekend, just be prepared for hot, hazy conditions to start and the return of some storms by Sunday. Currently, we are dealing with that warmth and humidity with those cloudy skies out there. Those clouds are showing all those hazy conditions from that Saharan dust. And look how warm our temperatures are. We should be waking up to the mid 70s, 76 degrees. We're waking up to 81 in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, 83 in Pembroke Pines and Key West. As for our winds, directing that warmth right on shore, anywhere between 8 to 15 miles per hour, feels like temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s when you factor in the relative humidity to the air temperature. As for the forecast, like yesterday, we're expecting mostly dry, very hazy conditions, but unlike yesterday where we had just the blanket of cloud cover, today we could see peaks of sunshine out there, and that's why I'm forecasting highs in the 90s compared to those upper 80s. And with that being said, our feels like temperatures will be in the triple digits. Air quality sitting at moderate level because of that Saharan dust being so thick. So as we go through the day, we'll start to see those brighter skies, but again, those hazy conditions will be around. Feels like temperatures of 101 degrees. As we take a look at the dust, basically all across South Florida and continuing to filter in off that breeze. Let's go to the tropical update. The good news is all this dust is providing for no tropical cyclone development expected in the next 2 to 7 days. I'll have more coming up.
All right, South Florida, we are having a broken down car impacts our commute in Broward County. This on the Turnpike. A live look from the road show you those delays that are continuing to build out there, unfortunately impacting those northbound commuters. And you can see traffic now coming to a complete standstill. And get this, one broken down car just causing all of that trouble up there. So if you're taking the Turnpike northbound in Broward, this is right near Sheridan Street, 9 miles per hour the speed there. If you want to get onto the Turnpike, and you must take it, right? You need to take it to get to where you need to go. You can always hop on after Sterling Road, travel northbound, and you'll have less trouble. As for Miami-Dade, we're seeing some congestion in the Golden Glades area, continuing to build on those southbound lanes on the Turnpike as well as on 95. Your speed's not doing too bad, but you're slowing down to 22 to 45 miles per hour.